welcome. Thanks for joining me. I really enjoy doing cross stitch and diamond painting. I do some other crafts sometimes too. I am still learning, so any suggestions and comments, just leave them below. I'm always open for them. So let's get into it. Got my coffee today with this really cute mug. Oh, think I need another one. I definitely need another one. So I've been working on this cross stitch. We're talking cross stitch today. It's by 121 Stitch, which is 5 stitch, which is Painting Fairy. I guess they got some things. It all comes from the same factory though. So it's super cute. It's a 14 count, and here we go. So if you've seen it before, I've done this little square. I don't know what that is on there. It doesn't matter. I think it looks pretty cute so far. And I'm working on this one now. So yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. Down here a little bit, this pumpkin is on a swing, and then the mushroom. But yeah, I really like it. The threads don't seem to be too bad actually on this, and it's going pretty quick. So there's that. Let me get that out of the way. And today we're going to do my big Painting Fairy 4-season one. 14 count. So there's this one here. I am still way over here doing this section here. Yep, it's going to take forever. There we go. So let me show you. It's coming along. I actually ended up getting quite a bit done. Let's go out a bit. You can see the whole thing. So we're going to finish this part up here today and down here. But I got a lot of the tree down, a lot down here, and then bits and bops everywhere so you can see the trees coming up and stuff. Clock's starting to look good. I got quite a bit around the clock there. So we're going to finish this part up here. So let me get it set up and we'll get going. Okay, here we go. So today's Sunday morning. My husband was just nice enough when I was setting up to bring me coffee from the local coffee shop. So that's been my second coffee. Obviously, I'm awkward this morning. I can't find it here. There we go. There we go. Now I'm on a roll. I think the light's in the way. I'm going to move my light a little bit and get it closer. Let's get a bit closer. There we go. Now I'm ready, I think. So I worked on this quite a bit. I found a way to hold it so my arm doesn't hurt so bad. So I worked on it a lot Friday and Saturday. Today's Sunday morning here. I really enjoyed it. I hadn't done 14 count for a while, so I was really enjoying it. Threads still irritate me. Don't lie flat no matter what I do. But I know, I've got to stop complaining about it, just deal with it. But can I? That's the question. No, I think I'll just keep complaining about it. When you notice it, it's not, I think this section actually is not too bad. There's some of it, but actually that's not too bad. So I just resign myself. It is what it is. Right? But you have to say the canvas on this is awesome. The symbols are really good. The way they do that is great. Their needles are horrible, and the threads are a bit okay. I'm going to say they're not horrible. I don't want to say that, but they're okay. But this is my if you haven't seen my videos before, this is my very first really big one I've done. Been working on it for quite a bit, but I don't work on just this. So, which I enjoy with the cross stitch, changing it up all the time, because when you get back to it, it's like, oh, that's not very straight. Let me see if I can. And the little one is, I really like that. I was working on that this week, well, last week, a couple hours every night. So I got quite a bit of that done. So I'm going to keep doing that this week, I think. I was going to work on my 14 and my 11 count, but I think I'm going to keep plucking away on that 14. That little one that I just showed you, the 4-season one, until it's done. There's no back stitching on that one either. So it's all full stitches, so it should go pretty quick. So I got to tell you, sometimes I don't know. I finally got around to cleaning my cupboards out in my room and the dresser. So I have this dresser, which is just like doesn't really have clothes in it. It had uh, old electronics and purses and miscellaneous stuff that you don't use all the time. And I hadn't looked in that cupboard for like ever. Like it sits in my room. It's pretty, but honestly, I can't remember. So I was cleaning. So I decided to clean it out. Um, and at the bottom too was craft stuff. I totally forgot about it. I think it's like from years ago. And there was a bunch of diamond paintings in there. Finished. So one cupboard had, one drawer had like almost all finished stuff, and the other one had new stuff. So I didn't look at it. I just left it in there, but there was, well, I kind of went through it. There was a couple of miniature kits in there. There was a bunch of diamond paintings. I didn't see any cross stitch in that first drawer that I looked at. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't, sorry. It's awkward when it's not straight, right? There, when you look at it straight. I was like, I couldn't believe it. And there are lots of partials in there with the bigger gems. So that must be the phase when I was going through that. So anyhow, I thought that was pretty cool. So I'm going to take a look at that. But in my other one, where the complete it was, there was a cross stitch in there that is almost done. I don't know why I stopped it. I was going to bring it down, but then I forgot. So I'm going to show you next week. But I'm going to pull it. I didn't really pull it out either. I just kind of pulled it, looked at it, put it back. So I don't know why I stopped doing it, but I'm going to have a look. I might finish it up. It's a Christmas one with a truck in it. So I don't know. I must have been doing it, and then I'm thinking it's pre-COVID. That's how old that stuff is there. I'm going to say probably pre-COVID, because during COVID, I was mainly crocheting. And after that, except for since I retired. So the last year, that's when I got back into diamond painting and cross stitching. So I have a feeling it's from pre-COVID. So I'm excited. I didn't have time to pull it all out and look at it, but I am going to do that this week. So I'll show you. But oh gosh, I got tons of stuff. I won't need to buy miniatures or cross stitch kits forever. Doesn't mean I'm not going to. Doesn't mean, it just says I don't have to keep me busy. So that was kind of nice surprise. But yeah, I got tons and tons of clothes to donate. My kids have tons to donate. We got some other stuff. So I decided to do a pickup on it. So Diabetes Canada will come and pick it up at your house. So I scheduled an appointment for April 1st. So that gives us a bit of time to, I'm just going to move the camera up a little bit so you can see a little bit better. So, yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So I have some crochet stuff I'm going to donate too. So got a couple blankets, tons of face cloths, because when I was cleaning up, I had a whole stack of them. I didn't think I had them, but I had a whole stack of them. So I'm going to donate those too. So that's that. So that was kind of good. Makes you feel like you accomplished something, getting ready for spring. Weather here is so nice. Snowbanks are going down fast and furious. In my neighborhood, we're fine. We got drainage and stuff, so it's not too bad. It rained like really hard. We had a couple rainstorms. Thank goodness that wasn't snow. But other places, because the ground is still frozen, so the rain doesn't get seeped into the ground. So you got all this rain and then the snow melting. So I know there's places where there's really bad flooding. So that's not good. So I think we're done pretty much with the snow. I looked for the next 2 weeks and we got a little bit of snow coming. But warm weather on either side of it, so chances are it's not going to stick to the ground. And it's not very much of it. It's not like a big dumping of it. So lots of rain though. So that is exciting. So that means we got to be at the home stretch, right? My shoulder's still sore, but now that I find a way to cross stitch without hurting it, I'm feeling better. So yesterday I did have a couple hours to myself. It was nice. Everybody was working. My husband had a family obligation I didn't go to. He went. It was so quiet. It was nice. What did I do? I cross-stitched and watched TV. Pretty much what I would have done if they were here, but it was uninterrupted. So that was good. And I did not do that on Friday with the clothes and stuff. I ended up doing it yesterday morning because Friday I went to the Y, and then my mom wanted us to go out to her condo. It was her actual birthday. She had something for my husband to do, my dad and her. So we went out there for a couple hours. And then by the time I got home, I didn't feel like it. I just wanted to cross stitch. So, but I got up early on Saturday morning, did a little bit of cross stitch, and thought, oh, let's do that. Let me just have a sip of my coffee. It's very hot, so, but very good. I usually don't get them from the coffee shop. My husband does, but whoops, it came out. Rethread it. So that was nice. So he went out and did that. I know it's kind of close. You don't want to watch me thread it that close. This needle's going to break. I can feel it. Give me a sec while I thread this up. Like I said, I told you I probably wouldn't do anything different if they weren't here, but the quiet was nice. And Luna wasn't even around. I was worried about him. Where he was in the other room sleeping on the couch. He was probably enjoying the peace and quiet too. And then they came home and it was like loud and chaotic. Two of them didn't have good days yesterday. They're okay. They're just, bad days. Everybody has them, right? So two of them had them, which is not good. My older one was the two younger ones. My older one says to my middle one, adulting sucks. And I looked at her and go, you are not wrong. Sometimes it surely does. So I was looking for things to do in the summer, and I wanted to go last year, but Ottawa has a really nice tulip festival. And I think I went when I was a kid, but I really want to go. But Ottawa's about 6 hours from us, so we'd have to stay overnight. So I was looking at hotel rooms. Oh my gosh. I thought we could just go one night, right? Like drive there, have a look at the tulips, get to our hotel, have a nice dinner, and then get up, look at the tulips again because it's all free, and then head home, right? But it's expensive. It's over $200 for a room. We go to Niagara Falls for like 112, right, during the week. So I would assume it's because the festival's on. So I don't know if I'm going to splurge and do it, but I really want to see it. So I don't know. I wanted to go last year too. I don't know. And then I was looking on another website, and they have these day trips that you can do and overnight trips all through Ontario, because obviously the way the world is right now, we don't want to venture very far. I really want to go to Hobby Lobby, but I don't see a trip to the States as in our future for this summer anyway. So there is a polar bear habitat, but it's like 8 hours north of us. I really want to go there. And this website has it mapped out for you. It's a 4-day trip and maps it all out and stuff to see along the way. So I don't know, 4 days is a long way, but I have a friend that lives up north, so I thought I could stop by and see her, maybe surprise her, but I don't know. We'll see. Still got lots of time, but I'm really thinking about the tulip. We usually do day trips or go away or do something, and we have not done anything this winter, so a little chomping on the bit for that. So anyways, this week, let's talk cross stitch again, since, that's why you're here. I think I'm gonna, sorry, I need another sip of my coffee. That's annoying, I know. Oh, and of course I hit the camera when I was getting my sip. Sorry about that. I really gonna do some bead it cross stitch this week. So not the one I did last week with the big beads, but the little one with the glass beads, the big one with the glass beads and all the different colors. I'm gonna work on that, I think, this week. And with my arm, while I'm figuring out how to do it, I should get a couple of days on there and get some progress on that. I pulled it out yesterday and looked at it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. That's one I'm probably definitely going to frame. For sure. I might frame that little 4 season one I showed you today. I might frame that. I'm not 100% sure. I still got lots of room in the craft room to frame stuff. So that is it. It's nice to see the snowbanks gone. It was nice to see. Of course, I lost the thread again. What is the problem today with the threading? Didn't go to the Y this morning. I was going to. I slept in though, and I woke up and I felt like it was 8 o'clock, which is late for me. I'm usually up early, and felt really dopey. Like I didn't feel bad. I just felt like out of it. I'm like, what the heck? I said to my husband, I said, I feel really like dopey. And he goes, yeah, because it's only 7 o'clock because of the time change. And I went, oh gosh, I forgot about the time change. And I stayed up late last night. I didn't go to bed early. So, but that's a couple hours ago. I'm feeling fine. It feels like I'm going to finish these threads on this one today because I do not like leaving threads. And this thread's going to be almost done. Yeah, these 3. I'm going to finish these threads and then I'm going to diamond paint. I got a new company. They call themselves a top tier diamond painting company, Diamond Art Club. So I was going to finish my other one, but I really want to do that today. So you know what? What's my new philosophy? If I want to do something, I'm going to do it. So that's what I'm going to do today, I think. Let's do a little hoop stitch here. I don't know if I can do it. The thread's pretty short for me. Oh no, it's not too short. I know I'm slow at the hoop stitch here because I'm still figuring it out. There we go. That does not look too bad. That looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Maybe we should do this darker color. Okay, be prepared. Movement. Kind of all on one side of the screen, isn't it? Okay. Thanks for your patience while I set up. There we go. Let's do this dark color here. And that'll finish that tower off, I think. It's a nice gray. I am definitely feeling a lot better since the weather's changed, so that's good. Feel bad for the kids, they're not kids, they're adults. So when they have a bad day, it's not like when they were little, you could, give them a hug, some ice cream, watch a movie, and they'd be okay. Adulting is not like that, is it? Well, sometimes that works, but both of them, that did not work yesterday, so that's okay. I saw my daughter this morning. She was feeling better. And my son is still sleeping, so he'll probably sleep most of the day, and that's good for him. And tomorrow's another day, right? You don't have bad days, you can't appreciate the good ones, right? Well, you appreciate, not that you don't appreciate the good ones, you appreciate them more when you're had a rough go, right? We've all been there. That's what I said to my daughter. We've all been there. Everything happens for a reason. Oh my gosh, why can't I find that? There we go. I do like the fact that I did all the black and white on this one and then started filling it in. I really like that. I was watching a couple of videos of people parking a bunch of threads and then working across. I don't think I could do that. Not because it doesn't work, not because it's doesn't, look good. It's just I just don't have the experience not to mix up the threads, and I don't know. Parking 3 threads sometimes throws me off, so I had to park a bunch of them. But there's some lady, she said the same thing. She said that her daughter parks and swears by it, and she did it. She started stitching. She got half the amount of stitches she usually does. So I guess it just depends what works for you. But I like this, watching the picture come together. I usually pick a symbol, and then I'll work on that. Like I'll take a thread off of it, and then I'll work through all those strands, and then I'll pick another color and work through all those strands. Not like the black and white do the whole thing. So I don't know if that's the right way or if it makes a difference. What do you think? I usually start at the bottom left and pick a color. So anyways, it works for me. I enjoy it that way. And then you're working all over the canvas too. So that's what I found too. If I was working all over the canvas, my arms in different positions. So it feels a little better. I'm a little slow, I know. I know. Didn't see Luna at all yesterday, and today he's extra feisty. Under the window where his perch is, I have a cabinet that has yarn in it. He decides getting in that today. It's been sitting there for months and months. He's never even looked at it. And then today, I swear that cat does that on purpose. Tries to irritate me. That's his job. But he's liking the nice weather too. He's sitting. I opened my window today in my room, but I didn't leave him in there because I'm scared he's going to claw at the screen and try to get out. So I just closed. I came to the craft room. I closed the door, turned the fan on, opened the window. So I'll get some fresh air in the bedroom for tonight. It'll be nice. Might be a bit chilly. It's not cold, but tomorrow's supposed to be nice, sunny and 14 or something. So that's super nice for March. So definitely gonna take the dog out. So I might work on this again sooner than later. I might move it up in the rotation because I am enjoying it. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this whole section, and then I'm going to do the back stitch, and then I'm going to move it to the next section. That way, that one section, because I honestly think if I had to do the whole thing and then do the back stitch, I won't finish the back stitch. That'd be too many days, too long back stitch, and I think you're doing sections. It's maybe a little bit better too. Something to look forward to. Finish the sections, finish the back stitch, to move on to the next section. So that's what I think I'm going to do. You can really see the picture pop with the back stitch on this, I think. You can't see, but oh well, see how there's little bits and bops. There's a bunch of those too, and I'm going to wait till the end and do them. I don't know why they do that, but I need a bit more experience on the pin stitch because I think you're gonna, like, one random one, you can do the loop stitch to start, but I'm gonna need the pin stitch to finish. So under the stitch, so I'm gonna have to practice that a bit more before I do that. So I should have practiced it when I finished this thread off. That would have been perfect, but next time. Next time. So what's going on this week? So tomorrow, Monday, I am going to go to the Y for sure. Haven't been since Friday. And then I don't think I have any plans. It's nice. Like I said, we're going to go do something, or I definitely take the dog for a walk. Whoops, no, I don't want to do that. And then Tuesday, I got an appointment to get my nails done, which I'm dying to get. I think I left it too long in there. Feel a little uncomfortable, so I'm looking forward to that. And then I think I'm going to go back up. Yeah, let's go back. I know I have farther to do, but down here, no, I'm going to go back up. I don't think I have enough thread. That's my fear, and I don't want to leave it. And I don't want to, because I'm not, if I was carrying on, I wouldn't care. I'd keep going and then to get a new thread, but I'm going to finish this for the week, so I don't want to leave half stitches because I'll never remember. Then what else? I think I'm meeting my friend on Wednesday. My mom's up for the whole week at their condo without my dad, so I think I might take her out for lunch one day. I went and saw her on Friday. It was her birthday. She was in a good mood, so I don't know. I didn't make plans with her yet. I want to see how I feel and what's going on. But there you go. And other than that, just the Y and nothing else. I know, the action doesn't stop here. Retirement is action-packed. I think I'm definitely going to look at the Tulip Festival. Talk to my husband, see what he thinks. Maybe if we go a bit out of town, maybe if we travel about an hour into Quebec. Because Ottawa's not far from it's like right on the Quebec border, Ontario-Quebec border. And I love Quebec. I spent a lot of time there when my daughter was doing judo and she was on the provincial team, because the National Training Center for Judo is in Montreal. So maybe we'll do that. I don't know. I'll talk to my husband, see. My wonderful husband, you know what he just did? He started laundry for me and cleaned the kitchen. Oh my gosh. He's awesome. So I think that's a pretty long time. Nothing overly exciting. I know. Hopefully you're stitching with me. So today I'm going to finish this one thread, these two threads, I mean. Well, I still had lots left over. I probably had enough to do it. So I'm probably going to go down and finish it down here, the thread. I'm going to finish the other one I got over here. And then this little section up here is going to be done. And then I'm going to diamond paint with my new diamond painting kit from Diamond Art Club. So if you're into diamond painting, stay tuned on Wednesday. I'll give you my thoughts and show you what I got. I don't think that was very good. I think I messed that up. Let me see if I can fix it. I got the knot on the other side. Yeah, I got the knot on the other side. So let me just put that here. Got my cute little minder that my friend made for me. Needle minder. So let me take it off let me come out. Oh, it is so nice. Take it off the clips. There we go. Spin it around. Oops, I think I'm hitting the camera. I am hitting the camera with my chair. Let me come out. Okay, so that's all I got. There, we finished this up there. There's my cute little needle minder that my friend made for me. Still love it, Jamie. And yeah, I like that in the shadow, and that looks good now that I finished that. Yeah, I know. I always sit here and look at it. So, anyways, whatever you're doing today, happy crafting, and I'll see you in the next video.